Wait.
It's too late. We're already live. So you're gonna have to hold that conversation for a different time.
Let's go.
But yeah, mainly after choking and done. But welcome back, guys, to Emma Pitch Talk. Welcome back to our little segment called Take a Touch. And as always, I'm here with my host with the most. Big up yourself, one time Pato. We have Pato in the building. Give yourself a round of applause, round of applause, round of applause. And as always, we have H, the big one, not the little one. Give yourself a round of applause. Round of applause, my guy, my guy. Today we have a spectacular episode to get into. Some real stuff that I wanna get into. But there's one particular thing that's been on my mind that's kind of been annoying me for the past couple of days, boys. And it's this whole apparent transfer of Kepa from Chelsea to Arsenal. And we spoke about obviously backstage before we jumped on, boys. And you guys know that I'm not very happy about this potential signing. I'm not with it. That's going to be 3 summers in a row that we're going to sign a player from Chelsea Football Club. Kai Havertz nearly finished me, but he proved me wrong. And then said, "Oh yeah, we can go for Raheem the Dream Sterling." You're about to see the best of me, Raheem. We didn't see the best of him. Didn't even score one singular goal in the Premier League. That's crazy. And then now we're about to sign Kepa from Chelsea. Now everybody's telling me, "Oh yeah, it's only 5 mil. You're not going to get a better experience, Premier League proven goalkeeper for 5 mil." Which I completely hear that argument. I honestly do hear it. But for me, my thing is, why are we signing another Chelsea reject? He was worth 72 mil at one point. I know we're going to get him for 5, which is a bargain. But why are we shopping in the bins of Chelsea Football Club? Are they the biggest club in London, or are we? Why are we always taking their scraps? Why? 3 years in a row. It's been 10 plus years of taking Chelsea scraps. It started with William Gallas from all the way back in the day. Then it went on to Lassana Diarra, Yossi Benayoun, Peter Cech, David Luiz, Willian, Kai Havertz,
William.
Jorginho. Like it's actually too much. Like part of when I list it, like imagine you guys signing that amount of players from Everton.
Mm.
Like it's crazy. It's genuinely crazy. And I feel like people within the fan base are just lying to themselves about this is a good deal and all this type of stuff. Because why are we as a football club constantly shopping in their bin? And this is something that I want to show you guys. Like this is some of the stuff that people in the fan base were saying once we signed Sterling on loan last season at the back end of the transfer window, which is somebody that we did not want. Like categorically, no Arsenal fan thought in this transfer window of last summer that Sterling was what we needed after what we watched from Chelsea in the season before. But this guy came in and said 18 GA for Sterling last season in the chaotic Chelsea side, worked with Mikel before and is a good lad. Is a good lad. Imagine will fit in well. Very shrewd signing if he can get over the line. Lying to ourselves. We like it was never going to work. We visibly saw his decline from at Chelsea the season before. Another one. Sterling to Arsenal is incredible business for both Sterling and Arsenal. Will thrive, will look better than he has done, and the quality he still retains warrants a move from Chelsea. What quality? What quality? Genuinely, what quality? Nicholas Jackson was better than him that season. Genuinely. Cole Palmer had absolute blinder. Like, and then another one. Sterling on loan is a really good signing. No major commitment for us, but we get an experienced, talented, 4 times Premier League winner who has a great understanding where our manager. Deals for Jorginho and Havertz were met with the same skepticism by some, but we've danced this dance before. Too many times we've danced this dance. Too many flipping times, boys. Too many flipping times. H, I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna start off with you because obviously you're in the same boat as me, being an Arsenal fan. How do you feel about this?
Look, I can hear the frustration and why are we going back to Chelsea, but look, as long as he's not my first choice keeper, man, I don't care who you guys are second choice. I just like honestly, we could have gone anywhere else, but look, the guy is a Spain international. He's played for Chelsea. He's think he's played Champions League football. Like, so it's almost like, and how old is he? Like 20 something? Like what? 27, 28? How old's Kepa? Like he's still, he's still
28, 29, yeah.
Yeah, he's still got a bit of cartilage in the knees. Like he can still move around. You know what I mean? So for me, 5 M's for your backup. And it's not just a guy that's come from Championship or something. It's like this guy that like he was at Bournemouth last year, and he was good at he was quite good at Bournemouth. So I'm not necessarily, and the guy's even played for Real Madrid as well, bro. Look, I'm not angry. He's second choice. He's probably going to play Carabao Cup. Maybe that's what's going to hopefully get us to, I don't know, further into the Carabao Cup or FA Cup or wherever it's going to be, instead of us playing these 16, 17-year-old goalkeepers. Like, I'm not terribly mad at it, but in terms of going for another Chelsea guy again, bro, we can't be rivals, bro, because we're getting too friendly, bro. It's almost like, imagine you're beefing your ops, bro, but you know his mum. I say, well, go on, his mum's giving you cups of tea and all. Like, bro, it doesn't make any sense. Like, so, but look, it's one of them. Business is business, in it. But I personally, bro, let this be the last Chelsea guy that we get, bro. Unless they get some world class player, bro, and then we try and snap him up. Because, bro, this is getting out of hand, man. There's a lot of flirting going on, bro. Next thing you know, we're gonna be having sex and that, bro. I don't want that, bro.
Well, even for you, Pato, as a Liverpool fan, is it not a bit mad that Arsenal keep shopping in Chelsea's bins? Always around for the scraps. Because the reason why we signed Peter Cech all those years ago is because he didn't want to leave London. Do you know what I'm saying? His family was pretty settled. Obviously, he'd been living there for like 10 plus years at that point. The reason why we signed Willian as well is because he didn't want to leave London, because he's playing for Fulham, who happens to be another London club as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not saying I don't think, and I'm not saying that he plays for Fulham because he loves Fulham, just because he wants to stay in London. And for me, it's like, why are we constantly helping them out? Constantly, we took Jorginho off their hands, and I didn't like the Jorginho signing, but I eventually liked it because he's a quality player and he's a good leader. He's somebody a good veteran to have around the dressing room as well. Kai Havertz deal, I was not on board with that at all. I only started being on board in the tail end of the season when he actually started producing a little bit. And then with the Sterling deal, I hated it from the start, and I was right too, because Sterling was shocking the season before, absolutely shocking. Chelsea fans hated him. They were rejoicing when we took them off their hands. That told me everything I needed to know. And then the series of tweets that I showed you guys as well is Arsenal fans coping again, because the club can literally serve hot shit on a table right in front of them, and they'll still somehow try spray a goal and say, oh yeah, you know, this is the best shit I've ever had in my life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Well, when I'm looking at my team personally, I like to look at the team that I'm fighting with, which is usually City, and obviously you guys now as well. So from an Arsenal perspective, you need to look at who you're going to be competing with next season, which will probably be Liverpool and City. So we go to Liverpool's first choice keeper, Alisson. City have Edison, maybe he's going to go, but for now it's Edison. And you have Raya. Raya's probably second or third best in that list. Fine, but he's comparable. Like he's in and amongst them. He's not a scrub compared to them. Then we go to the second keepers. At Liverpool was Kelleher, which is quite good. He's gone. It's going to be Mashmaladashvili, whatever his name is. Mm-hmm. And then City, who's the second keeper? Ortega, solid keeper. He even helped them win the league last season. Then you get to Arsenal. Yeah, second keeper is going to be Kepa. So you need to really think about what your rivals are doing and the quality that they have. God forbid, Raya has an ankle injury. He's out for 6 weeks. Kepa's your starting keeper, and it's in a place where I can't afford to next season is the end. You need to win, so you can't even have a second keeper where you're not even happy with it. Don't get him if you're not going to be happy for him to start. What's the point? What is literally the point? Because people say, "Oh, keepers don't get injured." Bro, it happens, bro. Alisson, he be getting injuries every season. It happens. If Kelleher wasn't there, who knows where he would have been? Maybe you guys would have got more points because the gap wouldn't have been that big. You would have had more confidence. But when you're going for the league, when people get injured, you need to have a backup that you're 80% happy with. If Raya goes down and Kepa is your backup, I'm guarantee you're losing 6 or 7 or 8 points that you wouldn't have lost with
Yeah,
Real.
nobody would be happy for Kepa to be starting games, and I get it for the fact that people are saying he's just a backup. 5 million is just for a backup business. It's not bad business. It's absolutely fine. But like you said, God forbid anything was to happen to David Raya, and Kepa is my starting goalkeeper for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, or however long it may be. No, everybody will lose their mind, and everybody would then start turning around and start shouting, "Why are we signing the Chelsea reject?" But why does it take to that point for you to kind of actually wake up and smell the coffee and actually call it out and be like, why are we signing another Chelsea player and somebody that even I think you mentioned as well, Pato, that he actually done well for Bournemouth, yeah. Which I'll give it to him. He done pretty decent for Bournemouth, yeah.
8
But
clean.
we took Bournemouth's starting goalkeeper on loan last season, and the only reason why Bournemouth starting Kepa is because we took Neto on loan. And now we're giving Neto back to Bournemouth, and then we're taking the goalkeeper that they used last season to be a backup. But if Kepa was really that good, why are they not sign? Why is Bournemouth not trying to sign him? Because 5 million, I'm pretty sure they can afford 5 million. 5 million is not a lot of money. What, they finished top 10 in the Premier League? So they definitely got some good, decent prize money, so they could definitely afford it. Why they're not taking him? He's a lot younger than Neto. You get a lot more years out of him. Why they not keeping him? You have to ask yourself that question. Why is Bournemouth not trying to sign him? He went on. H, you mentioned it as well. He went on loan to Real Madrid. Real Madrid wouldn't have to pay a massive fee for him. I know they have Thibaut Courtois and Lunin as well, but it doesn't hurt to have a third backup goalkeeper. And the guy was begging and pleading to stay around Madrid. Real Madrid didn't want to pay the money to send him back. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like nobody really wants this guy. But why are we getting him? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys were able to pull off Mashford, butchering that kid's name, but you guys were able to sign Mashford for not a crazy amount of money. Do you know what I'm saying? City were able to sign Ortega for not a crazy amount of money. I think he was even on a free. I think Ortega was a free transfer to City, I'm pretty sure as well.
Yeah, and he starts for most.
And he starts for most Premier League club. If Ortega was my backup goalkeeper, I would be over the moon. You would hear zero complaints from me. Zero complaints from me.
He starts for Tottenham. That's for Tottenham. That's for
my thing is, why do we only go to Chelsea? Like, I've asked this question so many times. What is our scouting department do? What do they get paid to do? What did they get paid to do? Because it feels like, you know what, when they're looking for players to say, boys, check Chelsea for see what they got going on before we do anything else. What, you couldn't sign a goalkeeper from anywhere else? Like, the guy's not gonna play. He's barely gonna play any games because that's what the reason it is for a backup. So why couldn't you go somewhere else? You can go to France. You can go to Spain. You can go to Germany. You can go to Italy. You couldn't check anywhere else. It just had to be Chelsea. It just had to be Chelsea. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't really like that. I feel like they're just not ambitious enough. Do you know what I'm saying? Because, like you said,
but for a second choice keeper, I don't think ambition comes into it for a second, because, again, as much as he's from Chelsea, it's the caliber of keeper that you're getting. Do you know what I mean? It's
do you in your hearts believe that he can actually challenge David Raya for that number one spot and actually take off him?
But that's the thing. I don't think he's been brought in to challenge. No, I think he's genuinely been brought in to be a number two. I think David Raya has shown the last two seasons, 3 seasons, that he's going to be.
That's the lack of ambition I'm talking about, because Mashvidili is supposed to replace Alisson. I know he's a backup right now, but the long-term future for him is to take over Alisson. Ortega as well. He could take over. He could take over Edison. He's played, even Pep as well has played him in a lot of crucial games over Edison as well. Edison, that's why Edison was trying to push for a move last summer, because apparently they were trying to say he's coming out saying that he doesn't have the trust or the love from the club or from Pep anymore or something like that. That's why he's trying to engineer a move away last year. Do you know what I'm saying? And these are the two top teams that we're competing against.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, Kepa is gonna come in, and the thing is, like, as much as, you know, we can all have our opinions of on Kepa and the type of guy he is and why Arsenal signed him, the guy is, I don't want to say he's a top keeper, but the guy is a good goalkeeper. the guy's gonna make like there will be quote unquote competition where Raya is gonna be in like, yeah, I have to be able to put a shift in today. Like this guy, like
Nah.
he was Spain's number one.
Yeah, but I'm saying
He
no
played-
matter what Raya does, Kepa will not play. can have the
no,
worst.
that's what I said is like Raya is gonna be number one, concrete, set in stone. But Raya's not gonna go and be like, oh, it's cushy, because he hasn't even been like that this season. So if you then bring in a guy that was a former Spain number one, the guy played for Real Madrid on loan. He's played 31 games already, starting for a good Bournemouth side. That's not a scrub. That's not a scrub. That's a good goalkeeper. Like him or not, but that's a good goalkeeper. I'm not saying he's better than Raya or he's up to the caliber of Ortega or whatever, but that's a good goalkeeper. And you're going to go into every training session being like, okay, yeah, no, we had a good shift today because my man's not a scrub, bro. Do you know who David Raya's number 2? Neto, bro. And then the kid that we signed for like a mil, whatever his name is, Setford or Deptford or whatever his name is, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think that's the work environment I'm going into that I'm worried? No.
But the thing is,
this guy, Kepa's a good shot stopper. He can stop a shot. Like that's like, okay, shit.
Bro, Chelsea fans call him T-Rex arms.
Yeah, but that guy is already like, that guy's a dickhead, man. We saw what he did at that FA Cup or Carling Cup final, bro. Bro, that guy's not okay in the brain, bro. Like, nobody. I wouldn't be surprised if Raya did that, bro. And stand at 10, no, I'd be like, what's this guy doing? You wouldn't respect him. So I understand why Chelsea fans are making him, and that Chelsea club is just toxic in general. But to me, anyway, yes, going to Chelsea again is a bad move. But in terms of what we're getting, I can't be angry at it. For number 2 as well, I can't be angry at it.
But look at it this way, yeah. Injuries can happen, yeah. Let's say Raya gets injured, ankle injury or something, yeah. He's out for 5 weeks, 6 weeks. If Kepa's in goal, yeah, and the doctor says, oh, well, we can rush Raya back in 3 weeks, do you think Arteta will rush him back? He will rush him back. But if you look at City or you look at Liverpool, if Ederson or Alisson are injured and they're out for 5 weeks and the doctor says we can rush them back in 3 weeks, their managers are saying, no, make sure they're 100% completely healed before they come back. Because they know whoever's coming in is adequate replacement. And obviously the goalkeeper position is obviously different because it's very rare. But I feel like for you guys, it's probably like a mindset of the club or whoever's making these decisions, that they don't have a mindset where in every position you need to be happy who's going to be coming in. Do you know how many bloody strikers are at Liverpool? It doesn't matter, bro. Let good players come. It doesn't matter. Whoever is the best will play. You will figure it out. Mm-hmm. And if you're complaining that you're not playing, do better then. When you get your one chance, do better. It's simple as that. Mm-hmm. But how can you say, we can't buy a good goalkeeper because maybe he's gonna unsettle the goalkeeper that's already there? Bro, it's not about unsettling. If you're good, you play. If you're not good, you don't play. And the thing is, yeah, as a footballer, it's up to you. If you want to play, be better than the guy that is playing. It's simple as that. Because when they say, they go to the manager, Gaffer, you're not playing me. Oh yeah, because this fella has 18 clean sheets in 40 games, and you have 2 in your last 15 games. What would you do if I was me? And the keeper would say, you know what, Gaffer, even me too. I'll play the other guy. It's very straightforward, to be honest. Get quality. Quality is what's going to get you over the line and win you.
Yeah, but I'm not going to act as though like, Ortega is the best number 2 in bro. I've watched that guy have stink of making mistakes, bro. This kid, yes, I have.
Ortega starts for every club except for Liverpool and Arsenal. He starts for everybody else.
Yeah, but because what's the caliber of the other clubs' goalkeepers, bro? Like you also have to take that into consideration because look, okay, taking Kepa into for example, yeah, regardless of what you think of him, he's a good goalkeeper. Because again, no manager is going to let a mediocre or a shit goalkeeper play 31 games and your side is doing extremely well. No manager is doing that. The guy played 31 games and kept like, I don't know, maybe in around 10 clean sheets or under 10 clean sheets.
Okay, so why did Bournemouth not pay the 5 million to keep him?
Bro, we have to go and ask Bournemouth. But maybe Bournemouth, because again, for Bournemouth themselves, maybe they want to go for a younger goalkeeper.
So Bournemouth have more ambition. So Bournemouth have more ambition than we do.
Because if you want to go for a younger goalkeeper,
they want to go for somebody younger and potentially better.
But that everyone gets to that stage. To them, it's like, okay, we can keep it the 28-year-old, and probably maybe you have him for 3-4 seasons before he ends up moving on, or we can go get a 21, 22-year-old and try and work with him and keep him for a longer period of time. It's not necessarily that the younger goalkeeper is going to be better. It just means that in terms of your investment in that player, it's probably your return is probably going to be a lot greater with the younger goalkeeper than the 28, 29-year-old goalkeeper. So to me, I think Bournemouth approach it from a different angle. That's why they probably didn't keep him.
But for you guys, from a long-term standpoint, because Kepa's actually 30. He's 30, yeah. So how long is he going to stay at Arsenal for? How long was Ortega at City as a number 2? And how long was Kelleher at Liverpool as a number 2? Because this is the teams you're trying to emulate and to be like. You're going to get Kepa, he's 30. I can guarantee in 2 seasons he's going to be gone. It's a change again. You need to go find another keeper. Where's the long-term plan? If you can't get quality, just leave it. It's cool. It's not by force to get Kepa just because he has a little bit of a name and he used to be expensive. You see, sometimes, do nothing. And then when you finally find the person that is perfect for what you want to do, grab them. Because now you get Kepa. If next season there's some mad goalkeeper that comes out of nowhere, he's like 23, he would be happy being a number 2 at Arsenal because it's Arsenal. You can't get him anymore because you went for Kepa.
See, the thing is, if they really wanted to be ambitious, even though obviously nobody would have been happy that we would have signed a new goalkeeper for lots of money, they should have just go and get that Joan Garcia kid from Espanyol. Apparently, we had it wrapped up and we didn't pay the release clause or whatever it may be. That would have been an ambitious move, and that would have been somebody that would have lit a rocket up David Raya's ass as well, because this is somebody that's fighting to get into the national team. You know what I'm saying? He's not even established. All the top clubs want him as well. He decides to come to Arsenal, and he knows he's gonna have to be second place for a little bit in order to displace David Raya. So he's already come into that mindset that I'm gonna be second place, but I'm coming from that jersey. And then in training every single day, they're gonna be battling. Raya's gonna be battling, thinking this kid is young. His distribution is good. He's a good shot stopper as well. He comes out and claims crosses. He demands his area. I'm gonna need to be on my A game every single game day of the week. Do you know what I'm saying? And then if David Raya was to go down for any extended period of time, broski, you're gonna have to work hard to get that shirt back. Do you know what I'm saying? But Kepa, I feel like Kepa is just nice. It's just safe. It's just a sideways move. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not really going and grabbing the I don't even want to say it, but grabbing the balls by the horn and actually going for it. Like if you're really ambitious, you would have. I know you would have spent more money on defenders and goalkeepers and all that kind of stuff, but you would have gone and grab Joan Garcia and go get him. But Kepa for $5 million to take another player off Chelsea's books again, three summers in a row. It's just, like it's getting a bit weird to me. What's going on? There's a direct line, but probably Chelsea are hitting up Arsenal saying, "Oh, yo, we have, I know you guys are looking for a goalkeeper. You didn't go for Joan Garcia, so we'll give you Kepa for $5 million." And that's what we're kind of like, we'll take it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like no real sense of thought about it. They just said, you know what, it's cheap. We can still focus money on and everywhere else. But like that's the thing with Arsenal, they either don't do enough, or they'll just kind of skimp by. Do you know what I'm saying?
But what I will say is, if the rest of the transfer window they do an absolute madness, it gives reason to why, okay, $5 million, we have a backup and we can still use the rest of our funds. If they go let's say they grab 2 centre forwards, a winger, another DM, and a 10, then I'll say fair enough.
They can't grab another DM after signing Zubimendi again. It's too much.
Is Zubimendi coming?
Yeah, it's done. The Zubimendi deal is done.
Why is he telling people that people are lying that he's going to Arsenal?
No, he's not. I think most of the interview just got lost in translation. I don't think he actually lied or anything like that. I think it was just, and plus as well, it's just the Real Madrid PR. Real Madrid PR is on steroids right now. Like they just come out and say anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, they're coming out. I seen one of the fan pages today saying that the Zubimendi's deal to Arsenal was almost done until one phone call from Real Madrid changed everything. I'm like, I'm like, who the hell do these people think they are? Do they think this is a movie or something like that? I was like, what do you mean one phone call changed everything? What did they say to him? Like what do you think? What did they say to him? Oh yeah, we'll offer you a free lifetime of paella if you don't sign for Arsenal or something like that. What do they think this is?
They didn't even say who made the call. They just said it's Real Madrid. Just called
Yeah,
him.
you know what I'm saying? It's Real Madrid. Oh yeah, I'll just change my mind after I told this team 6 months ago I was gonna sign. I probably signed contracts and all this type of stuff already. The Real Madrid that type. I like them. The Real Madrid that type. They have confidence. They have confidence. You know what I'm telling you? They have confidence, but no. They're honestly crazy. But like, there's another thing I want to show you as well, boys. Yeah. Would I be happy with this transfer window? Say if we pulled all this off. Harrison, would you be happy with this transfer window? H, would you be happy with this transfer window? Say
No.
this is all we got in.
No.
Say no.
No.
Y'all niggas greedy, man.
What else would you want?
It's not enough.
No Ronaldo.
Because
I don't know what again you want, bro.
Well, one second, H, before you answer. We have a comment. Adrian said, "Who's the better signing, Cherki or Wirtz?" Well, given the fact that Wirtz hasn't signed and Cherki just got announced today, we don't really know. But if you were to ask me right now, it would be Wirtz because Wirtz has done a lot more.
It's Cherki.
The only way it could be Cherki is financial. But the thing is, as a fan, whether you spend 150 million or 2 million, it doesn't affect me. It's not my money. It doesn't affect me whatsoever. So from all I care about is just from a pure footballing standpoint, and obviously it's Wirtz. Back to back.
It has to be Wirtz, bro.
It's Cherki, bro.
Don't let the recency bias get you.
There's no recency, boys. This is unbiased looking at the game. They have signed a demon.
Bro,
35 M's. Brother, okay. I'll put it this way, I already knew about Ryan Cherki about 2 years ago, yeah. I've been keeping my tabs. Even have my Football Manager open. I've been watching, okay, if I sim him for 2 seasons, what's this guy going to look like? I've been keeping my tabs on this guy, bro. What I saw on the weekend, you man saw the goal. Do you think that's normal?
One goal,
Do you
bro.
think do you not see his goal?
One goal.
No, I think H, I won't lie to you. I've been following Cherki for a while as well, but I'll be telling you it's recency bias. The way people are now hyping him up as if like he's some sort of God walking or something like that.
Out of both of them, I know who's gonna hit the ground running quicker, and it's not gonna be Wirtz, bro.
Can I just say one thing?
And it's no recency bias. It's just who's a ball. Who takes ball?
No, I have to say this, but I have to say this. It's okay. Now I know you just don't like Liverpool. No problem. You just
about Liverpool. I'd rather if you guys sign Cherki instead of Wirtz, but I'd say the same thing.
No, you
Cherki
wouldn't.
is the better signing than 150 M's.
Is it your money? It's not my money. It's not your money. I'm talking about who's a better footballer. If you buy Mbappe for 150 million and then you buy Rodrigo for 40 million, who's the better signing? Mbappe.
But this is the thing. Who's the better footballer? His Ryan Cherki, bro. It's not flipping. What? Don't let me start calling him team. I'll start calling him Timo Wirtz now in a minute, bro. When he starts thinking up
Cherki, but we've seen this before. Same as Payet, same as what's the other guy? There's so many ballers like this, yeah, that get gassed up, and then they do. Oh, like Nabil Fekir. Did they not say he was going to be the next whatever? Because they scored nice goals. Bro, I'm not trying to see nice goals, man. I need consistent play.
But Pato, I need you to respond to this comment by Adrian. He said spending 100+ mil on a player that Liverpool doesn't really need makes Cherki the better signing in his opinion.
Who told you we don't need him? So our midfield is amazing, yeah? Do you know why we lost so many titles to Man City? Because of the midfield. Do you know the difference between us and Man City all them years? De Bruyne. They had the best midfielder in the league. We had the best players in other positions. But you see that midfield? If you don't win the midfield battle, you're not winning nothing. We were trying to say, oh, we don't need a number 10. We'll just be pressing. Are we all right? Jurgen Klopp was telling us the best number 10 is a counter press or a gegen press or whatever press you want to call it. Bro, if the players can't find the pass, they can't find the pass. I'm not trying to hear that. I need somebody who's going to give me assists and give me goals from midfield. I need a 10-goal, 15-assist man. Like an older guy, like a De Bruyne, like Hernandez. I'm not hearing it from Szoboszlai. I'm sorry. I'm not hearing it from Szoboszlai, and that's not
You,
McAllister.
you wouldn't hear a 10 goal and 10 assist campaign from Odegaard either. I don't know where you got that from.
But he's done it. He's done it before.
Mm.
Yeah, he's done it. He's had 3 or 4 seasons at Arsenal. I've seen him do 10 assists. I've seen him do 15 assists. I've seen him do 10 goals. I haven't seen that from any of my midfielders. The midfielders of Liverpool in the past 10 years, they're a 6-goal, 4-assist man. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm so sorry. When there's people like De Bruyne that will batten up the league every single season, 18 assists, 16 assists, 20 assists. I know people are telling me about money. I don't care about the money. What does that, realistically, as a fan, what does the money have to do with us? Is it our money?
Mm.
And people keep saying, oh, City only win trophies because of money, but they win. It's not like they spend the money and they didn't win. If we spend this money and he flops and we don't win anything, fair enough. But if it bangs, the money is well spent. Buying something for cheap, but that isn't as good, doesn't mean it's a good deal.
But the guy is just as good, if not better, though. That's what I'm saying. Because we're talking about who is the better footballer. They have actually signed the better footballer for 120 million less.
What's he better at?
His whole game is better than him. Dribbling, passing.
Which dribbling? Wirtz.
Oh my god.
Wirtz.
Bro, because man is dribbling the Bundesliga, bro. Big man, you see a pure baller. When you see a pure baller, my man's gonna mash up wherever he goes. Bro.
Okay,
I don't see that with Wirtz. Bare Germans have came to England, bro, and stunk up the gaff, bro. Time after time, bro. I don't buy this Bundesliga. I play for bro. It don't run like that.
Okay, but Wirtz he won the Bundesliga unbeaten. He went invincible and was player of the season. Harry Kane was in that league. Okay, cool. It's because he won the league, yeah. Did he win the league this season? He got player of the season again. Back-to-back Bundesliga player of the season.
Bro, what were they saying about Timo Werner before he came, bro? What were they saying? Bro?
I want to compare Wirtz to Timo Werner.
See, Valo was moving crazy in the comments. He said Lamine is better than Prime Ronaldo.
Anyway.
Which Ronaldo?
This is 12-year-old fans, man.
No, I know he's not talking about R9, so maybe he's talking about Cristiano.
But yeah, to go back to your Turkey debate versus Wirtz, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Wirtz will prove to be the better signing. I do believe a lot in Turkey, and I do rate him highly. But he's going to a manager in Pep Guardiola that can sometimes turn players, especially those type of flair players, into graveyards. Look at what he did to Grealish per se. I'm not trying to say Grealish was the most flair player in the league before he signed for City, but he had a bit about him. He had that confidence. He could drive with the ball, and then now all of a sudden he's just sideways passes, not scoring a goal for a year, and Brady taking on his man. No real conviction in his game. Even Doku as well. Doku kind of looks like he's regressed a little bit. He does in that City squad. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Cherki is gonna be a different type of player. I know Mahrez balled out under him, but I think Mahrez was just a different type of player. Mahrez had years upon years of Premier League experience. Obviously, he won the title with Leicester as well. So his game could only have really kind of elevated. But it'll be a good testament to Pep and to City as well, to see how they can kind of fit Ryan Cherki into that whole system in Ryan El Nouri as well. Like I'm curious to see how it's all going to work, because all that jinky, all that dribble stuff that Cherki likes to do, he's not going to be able to do that at City. But if you're going to ask me who's the better pure footballer between Wirtz and Cherki, I'll give it to Cherki, because some of the stuff that I've seen this guy do at football is actually unexplainable, genuinely unexplainable.
It don't make sense, bro.
Left foot, right foot, it doesn't matter. His touch is immaculate as well, absolutely immaculate.
How many players have we said this about over the years? Like, I'm sorry, yeah,
but they never stopped being ballers, though. They never stopped being ballers.
But they don't go on to do. They never go on to do what you think they're gonna do. Trust me.
Yeah, but they never went on to Pep.
Went on to Pep. Okay, you see where's Cherki gonna play? I see. What position is he gonna play?
He's probably gonna take over from KDB's role. So
perfect. So he's gonna be the 10, yeah. KDB. So Cherki is a dribbler and a shooter. He's a jinky man.
He can pass, bro.
No problem, but those are also his specialties. Yeah, De Bruyne is a sat nav, and he drives with the ball and releases the ball when he needs to. He's not beating for. He's not
beating. Which he does though.
No, but that's not what he only does. Like De Bruyne has a very set skill set. He's not trying to beat 4 or 5 man. Shirky will never have the football intelligence that De Bruyne has. De Bruyne knows when to release the ball. He's not gonna play. You're not gonna.
That's the thing. Shirky is not. I'm not moving like Shirky's gonna come in there and be like Messi and try and beat every. That's not. He's gonna come into a system. Pep selected him for a reason of. I have a guy that not to the level because he's so young, but I have a guy that can be what KDB is, and I'm going to mold him to be that. He has a technical ability. He can never be.
He can never be a KDB. KDB, are you mad?
I'm saying he's going to mold him into a KDB.
There's no amount of molding.
Can Shirky pass? Yes. Can he score? Can he shoot? Any 4 like KDB can? Yes.
Oh my god! You see the shooting, yeah? He scored like 1 or 2 goals. You just need to chill out.
What do you mean 1 or 2 goals? This guy said 1 or 2 goals.
How many goals did he get this season?
Bro, what I'm saying to you is, does he have the skill set to be molded into a KDB? Yes, he does.
Bro,
he does.
All these guys are professional footballers.
Okay, I'm gonna interject quickly. I just answered Balo's question on the screen. 2008 Ronaldo or 2019 Messi. I don't know what's with this guy in his questions tonight.
2008 Ronaldo. Messi robbed the Ballon d'Or that year off Van Dijk.
These are your fans to you, man. Talk to your people, bro.
Isn't Balo your best mate? Did you guys not go to uni together?
Nah, bro.
Oh, that your friend Balo, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. To wrap it up, yeah. H, in your opinion, who's gonna be the hit between Wirtz and Shirky?
The person guy is Ryan Shirky.
Okay. And what kind of stats are you expecting him to put up this season?
I'm telling you, the fella's going to score in his debut and he's going to probably finish on at least 22 GAs.
22
GA in the Prem next season. I'm telling you. I've seen it.
You know the last person to do that in his debut season in the Prem? Haaland. So let's see.
Haaland, big hand, small hand. I don't care. Shirky in 38.
No problem.
Anyways, Pato, I think I know what your answer is going to be. Obviously, you're backing your boy Flo Wirtz. And how many GA are you expecting him to put up this season? What kind of season are you expecting to have?
In the Prem, I'm expecting 7 goals, 10 assists, something along them lines.
And how many in all competitions?
Sorry, say that again.
How many in all competitions?
In all comps, depends how far we go in the comps, but all comps, I'm expecting 25 GA.
25.
All comps. Yeah.
That's some big expectation, boys.
He got 30 GA in the Bundesliga alone last season. Just saying.
In that Bundesliga.
He plays for. He doesn't play for Bayern though.
In the Bundesliga. Hey, don't worry. I'll see you in August.
Your guy plays in League On.
Don't play with the Baguette boys, bro.
Don't play
with them.
Because PSG won the Champions League now, you think that league is a good league. It's not a good league.
Yeah, Coupe de la Maison. Don't worry with them, bro.
Well, yeah, let's get back on topic. Yeah, look at what I have on the screen, boys. Look what I have on the screen, boys. Yeah. Now, I'm going to start off with you, Pato, yeah, because obviously you're a Liverpool fan. Everybody that's just joining the screen, big up to everybody in the stream right now. We really appreciate you. Please do get involved in the comment section as well. We really do appreciate it. Let's have a conversation about all of this. But Pato, if Arsenal were to pull off this transfer window of Kepa, Martin Zubimendi, Rodrigo, and Benjamin Sesko, would you say Arsenal's cooking up? Would you now kind of worry a little bit more about Arsenal? Would you just be like, this is just meh?
Nah, it wouldn't be a meh. Come on, bro. Zubimendi and Rodrigo alone, that's not a joke. And it also depends on if you keep certain players. Let's say you keep Partey and you get Zubimendi. And let's say you keep all your attackers and get Rodrigo on top. Yeah, and then Sesko obviously slots right in because then you have Sesko, Jesus have as your number 9s. Then you have Trossard, Martinelli, Rodrigo on the left. Maybe Trossard can play on the right as well with Saka and obviously Ranieri.
Yeah.
To me, and these three as well go straight into the starting 11. Trossard and Martinelli are sitting their ass on the bench. Partey is sitting his ass on the bench. And Havertz and Jesus are sitting their ass on the bench. So they're going to be impact players now if these men are starting. Because if you were able to get, I think it was 89 points you got the season before with those guys starting. Imagine those are your impact players, and these are the ones starting. I think, yeah. And Rodrigo has a mentality as well. We know what he did.
Sorry to cut you off. Boys, whose mic is crackling?
It's not my mic.
So, I'm just hearing a constant crack. Is it just me, or is anybody else hearing like a crackling noise?
No, I can't hear anything.
Is it just on my side?
No, I don't know, man.
I can't hear anything. Is this fella still playing FIFA or something?
I don't know, boys. I could just hear crackling. I don't know what it is.
No, I can't hear anything. I'm all good.
Yeah, I don't hear
Something
nothing.
definitely has to be going on my side or something like that. I don't know what is happening, but I'm just hearing like every time it's starting to piss me off. But yeah, no, sorry to cut you off, Patrick, but you were saying if we're able to sign all these players in and we're able to retain some people as well, it'd be a good transfer window.
Yeah, for sure. I think this.
I still think we still need another winger on top of that.
You know, you could do with one, but sometimes you have to be okay. You have to be realistic. Sometimes they're not
unless we turn Jesus into a winger. I know he doesn't like playing on the wings, but you're just gonna have to hold it because you're shy as a striker. We're gonna have to tell him that you're shy as a striker.
We still have Martinelli and Trossard. Who will be? But they're not gonna start though. Allow them. They're not gonna start. It's okay.
You know they're still seriously talking about giving Trossard a new contract.
Yeah, I don't know what going. How many years is left on his current deal?
Not long. He's about to be 30 in the end of this year.
I think it's to be able to sell him on afterwards. To be honest,
maybe just sell him now. How about just sell him now?
They're not sure what's gonna happen. They might need him for the season. You know, he's both-footed. Bro, he bags goals off the bench. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah, no, he does, but this is where the planning comes in hand. How are you not sure that you're not going to be able to get your signings in, and you're not sure if you're going to sell these players, bro? You have to move. You have to move with passion and with a bit of aggression sometimes. Get rid of these people. Go move for the players that you actually want to go move for.
But you can't get rid of people until you're like kind of sure you're going to get who you want to get. Because if you now sell them now, and then Rodrigo says I'm not coming, all the other wingers say I'm not coming, then what do you do? Then you'll be saying, why did you sell Trossard?
Then I'm saying that you don't know how could you not convince one winger to come? I'll say what you say. What are you saying in the negotiation room? I need to be in the negotiation room. How are you not convincing one singular person to come?
But they need to get quality. Bro, there's not a lot of wingers that are better than Trossard. Let's keep it real.
How could name you a couple of wingers that are better than Trossard?
No, that are viable can actually come.
Yeah, you don't know ones. But yeah, let's we'll hold off on the transfer talk right now, as well, because we kind of want to touch on some different stuff too. We're gonna do a bit of Premier League players of the season of just down to our own discretion of what players that we'd like to have in there. I'm just gonna try set up, boys. Give me 2 seconds, yeah. But I hope you have your list ready because I'm gonna go straight into it.
Yep.
Cool. Pato, I'm gonna start off with you. As your goal, we're gonna play a standard 4-3-3. As your goalkeeper, no, I'm even gonna start off. Who's your manager?
Arne Slot for sure.
Slot, okay.
100%. Fella was taking off centre backs and putting on strikers and telling the DM to play hybrid centre back and DM. I've never seen that one before. Never seen that one before. Arne Slot for sure.
What's happening here, boys?
Hmm?
Can't even get the show to work.
Oh, bro, there's a better one. But you can just type the players' names in. I'll just show up. No, this one.
See, this one was working. This one was working earlier. I don't know why it's taking ages now. It's kind of moving shy. That'd be so real. As your goalkeeper, who you going for?
Goalkeeper. Gonna go with Sells. Matt
Who?
Sells. Matt Sells from Forest.
Really? You're not gonna pick David Ryan?
No. He got the same amount of clean sheets, and David Raya has the best defense in front of him.
It doesn't mean that, and you still have to keep them open.
Yeah, but if they have the same amount of clean sheets, who has it easier to get clean sheets? Raya has it easier.
True.
And
Okay. For your right back, who you go for?
Olaina.
Okay, not bad show. I would have personally went during Timber, but I hear it.
This is Arsenal, but
Your right side of centre back. Hit me. Who you going for?
right side. Obviously, Van Dijk is in there, but he plays left side.
You can have two left footers in there. There's no rules.
I put Van Dijk and I put Huijsen. Just for the age.
Van Dijk and Huijsen.
You didn't fuck with Huijsen.
Oh, you're not messing with Gabriel's thing this season.
No, but Gabriel got injured towards the end of the season, and Huijsen, I feel like the age, I was quite impressed. Got the move to Madrid. I think Gabriel, he just kicked on from last season, and a lot of the praise Gabriel was getting was from the aerial ability in the opposition box, which I'm not really too concerned about. I want my centre back to be defended.
Defensively as well, he was solid. He didn't put a foot.
Yeah, 100%. It's just something different, and especially with the age for Huijsen.
Okay. And on your left back?
Left back, I'm going with Kirkes. Has to be Kirkes, man. Cucurella gets a shout as well. Cucurella gets a mention. Not gonna lie. I know you, man, want Miles Lewis Kelly, but nah.
No, I wasn't even going to say Miles Lewis Kelly, to be fair. And now your midfield, who's going to be sitting at the bottom of that box?
Gravenberch. As you can see now, I've only got 2 Liverpool players in, so I'm not doing the bias thing.
It is still kind of biased. Two more than any other team.
Yeah, but they literally.
They're good.
What a centre mid. Do you know what? Yeah, I don't know. They play the same position, but I'm taking Caicedo.
Okay.
He had a good season, man. Can't even gap. He had a good season.
Okay, not a problem. Moses. And then on the left side, who's going to be your left aid?
It's a bit of a tough one. Because there's obviously all the Forest guys, couple man from Newcastle. But I'll probably take McAllister.
Now it's time to get a bit Liverpool centric in this place now. Do you know what I'm saying?
They won the league, innit? What do you mean?
Your right winger. I'm gonna take a lucky guess.
It's a tough one because Anthony Gordon had a good season.
I
know Saka was injured, but he got 10 assists. But Golden Boot, Playmaker of the Year, FWA Player of the Year, all the awards, 29 18 assists, most assists ever in the Premier League season. Yeah, give it to Mo. The little Legion, give it to Mo. Why not?
Sure.
Oh, he's even holding the Premier League. That's crazy. That's
and then your striker, who's you gonna have down the middle? Darwin Núñez, yeah.
Who even is that? I'm going with Isak up front.
Okay.
I'll go with Isak. 22 goals, 23 goals even. Unfortunately, Salah was in the league, so he couldn't get the Golden Boot. But back-to-back 20-plus goals. So fair play to him.
For your left wing, you're gonna have the best left winger in English football, Martinelli.
Oh yeah, fella that's Italian telling people he's Brazilian. It has to be one of the Brentford boys, Mbuemo. Mbuemo on the left.
How do you even spell that? How do you spell his name?
I even thought you were spelling it right, to be honest.
It's MBE. MBE.
Oh, user from the same country. You know?
No.
Can't even find it.
MBE, bro. Just type that in, bro.
I tried the MBE. No one was coming up with.
What's his first name?
Brian.
Walk that in.
How does he even spell the Brian?
Let me look this up, man.
I think it's BRYAN.
Yeah, that's what I was literally typing.
And then
bringing me Brian Gale instead of Brian and Bremo.
It's his surname is Mbeumo.
Mbeum. Oh. What is? And Bremo doesn't exist.
Is this an old one? Is this up to date?
No, this up to date. This.
Yeah, just putting Weezer in there, bro.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stick Martinelli in there for you, bud. Yeah.
Hardly. Damn, I put in a Gakpo.
What's wrong with Martinelli, bro? Your greatest ever manager said that he's the best talent in the world.
Klopp is not our greatest ever manager. Let's keep it a book.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is what Pato's team with the Premier League team of the season looks like.
Obviously, okay, boys, I wanted Mbeumo.
team.
Bro, it was meant to be Mbeumo. There's no wrong with the
team. So dusty team, man.
How was it?
They don't even have a picture of your manager as well.
Yeah, because he's so fresh in the league, but he still won it. They have 5 pictures of your manager, but no league.
Nah, I'm not even gonna lie. Part of this team is kind of rubbish, man.
Bro, I put the best players in the positions.
You have 2 left-footed centre backs in there. That's just not gonna work.
Well, I didn't do cohesion. I'm just putting best players.
All that Aina that likes to sag. That's not gonna work with the partnership with Van Dijk. You know what I'm saying?
The Nigerian
Gavin Virgil and Caicedo are just going to be trying to break up everybody's ankles. You know what I'm saying? No sense of tackling in that midfield. It's just going to be all leg breakers in there. So I'm saying your attack is something spectacular though. That flipping neck, Gakpo, Isaac, and what's his name, Salah in there. That's something.
Why are you saying what's his name like you don't know him? You know him very well. You know him very, very well.
Well, yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Well, how are you feeling about that team, H?
Yeah, it's okay.
And let us know in the comments as well if you guys are feeling this team. Well, I feel like you go.
Can I just say, if you have more than 2 or 3 Arsenal players, it's just bias. Because your team,
I don't even have loads of Arsenal players in mine. I'll be honest.
Well, you've got more than 2. You've got 3 or more.
No, I don't have 3. I don't even have 3.
You don't have 3.
No, I don't have 3. Okay.
Harrison, if you have 3, up this season.
You're gonna see Martinelli playing in that striking position, bro.
All right, let's move on to the next person.
Oh, you know. Let me get rid of it, boys. Give me 2 seconds. So I'm actually curious to see what H even comes out with as well.
Bro, I'm the most unbiased football fan out there, bro. I'm telling you, this is gonna be straight tacticals
every week.
This is straight.
Okay. Your manager, who you going for?
Give me Nuno Espirito Despacito.
He finished 7th.
Listen. That is not. We're talking about this Vibes FC, bro. We're coming here to kick ball and smoke shisha, bro.
Me, I never knew any manager of the season that finished.
Listen, you can have a little Dutch boy, bro. We're coming here with a bit of flavor, bro. No racism, bro. Roy, is this me, Roy? Back?
Who you have?
Goalkeeper, give me Marcels.
You as well.
You see? Did I not say?
bro. In front. Listen. You
Why
didn't
you
have
not
to-
put? Why you not putting his team of the season, Gerd?
He's bleeding. Those stats way.
Right back.
Right.
Give me
There's a
the
right back.
best
Who you
right back.
go for?
Give me the best right back in the league, man. Julian Timber.
Yeah, go on, bud. I like that bit of that.
Yeah, not for long. Frimpong is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Their right back plays right wing for fucking.
It's called versatility.
Where's Timber? Why they not put him as a right back? What's going on?
Is that Mbemo?
Was that Mbemo?
Where?
At the bottom. I thought that was Mbemo at the bottom.
Oh,
There's no Timber. Bro, what site are you using, bro?
Bro, this is the EAFC 25 squad builder. I don't know why they're not.
Toib, use lineupbuilder.co.uk, bro. It has everyone, bro.
Give me 2 seconds, bud. Was a lineup builder?
Fella's making a Xiaomi team already, bro. Fella, there's no Mbemo. There's no Timber. Bro, there's reading 2 Timbers. None of them are there.
but see, that's not fair. You made me put Gakpo there. I didn't want to put.
Yeah.
I didn't want to.
So you scroll down, you can set the formation. Now click the Elko at the top, bro. The little beside the AA. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Set
what
the
formation is
formation
gonna go for bud?
4-3-3, bro.
All right, go on.
I do know 5-4-2-1.
Yeah.
So you wanted
5-4-2-1.
cells, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, cells, yeah. Serious.
Then
The right back is Julian Timber. This is the best right back in the league.
Yeah, before he has another ACL.
Oh, whoa.
Well, didn't have one this year, did he?
Yeah, and he won fuck off.
Me first centre back. Give me Gabriel Magalhaes. I would have gone with Dean Hoyson, yeah, but give me the Gabriel.
But whacking injured players in crazy.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Man. Second one, give me. Oh my God, what happened to Virgil?
Best centre back there playing the Prem.
Crown that Van Dijk Egypt, man.
Captain, first Dutch captain to win the league as well.
Left back now. This is the one where it gets. Give me
Robertson.
The American Anthony Robinson.
I heard that.
I respect it.
I heard that.
Oh, say, can you
13 assists he got.
Who's your DM?
Give me Grav.
I respect it. Bro, our teams are nearly the same.
It's not the same. My left back is better than your left back.
That's not really. My left.
Who's your right side?
I don't want to see any Arsenal players.
Give me. Who do I have down?
Even right in there.
Give me. Do you know what? I'm going to play with it 10, right? But you can put me on the right. As much as this is going to be like, what the fuck? Give me the man that kept these men away from relegation.
Don't say Bruno.
Give me Bruno Fernandes.
Stop messing.
Give me Bruno Fernandes.
Stop that. Bruno Fernandes, because he won the Nations League.
Because we're talking about the best, bro. This guy is
for that season. For
this season, yes.
Who you go? Left A. Who you go for?
Give me Declan Rice, man.
That is crazy work.
What Rice?
That's diabolical.
Yeah. Nah,
I was gonna go Caicedo, but give me. I need runners in this bitch for real.
Caicedo had a better season than Declan Rice in the Premier.
It's very good. As my what position? Left wing or right wing?
It's right wing.
Give me Mo Salah.
Best player in the league by far.
Debatable.
Debating with De Bruyne has gone, you know.
Striker.
Chris Wood. I'm joking. Give me Isak.
Chris Wood got 20 league goals, man.
You can keep him.
Don't sleep on Wood because he's from New Zealand.
Don't sleep on Wood. I'm not no LGBT.
Left wing.
Bro, give me Mbuemo, man.
Or just
Give
for
me-
the record, anyone that's watching this, I picked Mbeumo as well. I did not pick Gakpo.
Give me Mbuemo.
You did with Gakpo.
As a squad with the with freedom, bro. This
Yeah,
is
as a squad, it's better. But as for 2024-25 performance, it's not better than my team.
it's very good. My team will dunk on your team.
It's not a
This
better.
team will whack your team, bro.
No, it would back my team. But did we not do team of the season? Who were the best? In that
Bro, Bruno Fernandes is actually one of the standout players of this season, bro. He's just in the worst team, bro. That's
McAllister
it.
had a better season.
Okay, that's very good, but Bruno will dunk on McAllister's head, bro.
But the point of the exercise is the season.
Yeah, but guess what? My team of the season will be your team of the season.
That's fair enough. Do you know what we should do? Let's get these teams on FIFA and we hash it out.
Bro,
We can do a stream. We can do a stream. We play. We use
Listen.
the team.
any day, any time, Pato. I've been training,
bro.
bro.
No, I still have that video of T beating you 6-0.
Hey, listen. There's a different level of dedication you have to FIFA when there's someone on your ear and they won't let you enjoy that shit, bro. You take your anger out of the game, bro. That's my team, guys. That's
Good team. Well, but to be fair, the people that are consistent like Sells, Van Dijk, Gravenberch, Salah,
Robinson,
Isak.
Boys, I'm gonna do mine. Yeah. In goal, I think you guys already know. I think in goal, you guys already know. What?
Change your formation there, bro. You're on 4-4-2.
Oh, why did you go back to 4-4-2? What the hell?
I thought you were doing the old school.
Nah,
Bro, can you imagine? This guy tell me he wants to play Mbeumo right mid.
But you know, 4-4-2, Chris Wood gets in the team.
100%.
Big man thing.
I think you boys know who I'm going for. I'm going for Sells as well.
Good man.
Early.
No. Early.
Right. So why we is that not Arsenal bias?
Well, won Golden Glove two seasons in a row.
We're not
That's
talking
my
about
boys.
We're not talking
That's
about
my
this season,
boys.
bro. We're talking about this season.
Yeah, he won a Golden Glove this season as well.
It's Parcells won it as well. So if we're going off Golden Glove. Fair. But no, he had a good season. I think Alisson had a good.
You did. And if I'm gonna go right back, I'm actually gonna go Ola Aina as well.
Yes.
People picking a player that sags his shorts, bro. What we do? The game is on, man.
Because he's a baller.
What's this fella's wrong with him?
And the snap that funny.
Game's
And
on.
then if I'm gonna go right side centre back, it's a tough one.
Go on, whack Gabriel there.
Nah, do I really want to whack Gabriel in there?
Or one Newcastle.
I'm gonna whack Gabriel in there. Of course I am.
Yo.
For me, it's gonna be Gabriel and Big Verge in the middle. I know they're two both left foots, but they're just gonna have to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
No, Van Dijk is right-footed.
No, is he?
Yeah, man.
Nah, that's fine then. And then left back. See, Anthony Robinson is already said. I thought I was going to be quirky and say that one, but then H had to go and say it as well.
But
And then you've already said the Cookers as well. He said what he said for Simicast there.
Costa Simicast had a good season.
Oh yeah.
Premier League winner, first Greek person to win the Premier League.
Hey, that's good for him. I'm happy for him.
Simicast had a good season.
Yeah, I'm happy for him. That's good for him.
Hey, would you not take Kirkaz, bro?
I'll put Robinson because I really like him. His 1-to-1 defending is top.
13 assists as well, to be fair.
Top. And then my DM, I'm gonna go for Casado over Gravenberch.
That's fair. Depends on what you want from your DM, but yeah.
I like a bit of leg breakers in there. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be snapping up, but he's gonna be eating up a few people's ankles as well. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Fair.
So I don't really mind that too much. And then to play it on that right side, I'm actually gonna go for the ginger at Argentina. I'm gonna go for McAllister.
What did I say?
What did I say? He had a storm of the season, yeah. And then on the other side, I'm gonna go for Declan Rice, past Marty Rice. I need a bit of legs in there. Him and Casado can complement each other very, very well in there. You know what I'm saying? And then the right wing, I think right wing is pretty self-explanatory. It has to be Bukayo Saka.
Yes, sir.
Yep, 10 assists. Nearly broke the assist record. 10 assists.
Yes, sir. Yeah, even Ola Aina said it. Ola Aina said he's the hardest right winger he's ever come up against.
But that's why Ola Aina finished 7th.
Yeah, don't hate the professional. Here, you've never played against Saka, bro. What are you talking?
But I never finished 7th either. So.
And then for my striker, this is a real quirky one for you guys. Yeah, this one's gonna be a bit out of the blue. I'm gonna go for Darwin Núñez.
Darweezy.
6 goals, 4 assists. Yup.
Listen, yeah, 10 GA is tough to get in the Prem, boys.
Yup. Fella wasn't even allowed to start another game, so we paid Benfica more money.
Bro, I think it's a no-brainer. You have to put Isak in there. And then I'm actually gonna go for Anthony Gordon on the left side.
Fella didn't even play the League Cup final. Fella had a red card in the final.
And that's my team, boys. That is my team.
All right.
I know for a fact that my team whacks Pato's team anyways. I'll tell you that
That's
for free.
no problem. Okay, but what team is getting more goals?
Yeah,
That's
I want to
good.
you should put up on TikTok and let the people on TikTok decide.
See, now I'd have to go back into the
All screenshot and send it to you, bro.
No, just after this in your own time. Just remember.
Yeah, after this in your own time. I don't even know who was in my team anymore, bro.
For players who played how well they played that season, I think I had the best team. Gabriel is
yeah, but guess what? This is the thing. Even if my team is down in the dumps, you're winning 1-0. At least I have an X factor on Bruno Fernandes who's just gonna whack that ball into the goal, bro. You don't. Well, who's gonna do it? Gravenberch, Caicedo,
McAllister.
McAllister can let off.
Ginger, why not trying to tell me about a ginger Argentinian named Alexis McAllister is gonna save them? It's very good. Don't worry. He'll save you. He'll be the one to save you. Don't worry.
I'm trying to tell you, the World Cup winner and the Premier League winner is the one that's gonna save me. Not your nation.
The guy that saved the biggest club in England from relegation is the one that's going to save me.
Bro, they wouldn't have got relegated without him. Where was he in the Europa League final? Where was he in the Europa League?
If Bruno Fernandes got injured any period in that season, United are relegated, bro. 100%.
Where was he in the Europa League final?
He was there. He was kicking ball.
He was just observing.
Listen, sometimes you have to observe before you go and save them, bro.
Fella was taking notes. Fella was taking notes instead of contributing.
Bro. Listen, I won't lie. Look, if it comes down to on paper, so I won't lie. Your boy's not getting past my right back, man. I won't lie. Anthony Gordon's not getting past Timber.
Who's your right back again?
Jurriën Timber.
Yeah, probably not. He probably isn't. And Mbeumo's getting past him though.
Yeah, but guess what? I have Mbeumo on my team as well, bro.
And Gakpo's getting past him.
Oh, shit. A 6'3"
He
left.
plays against Gakpo all the time. He'll have Gakpo's number.
I won't lie. Look, boys, realistically, I think I actually have the best team. I won't lie to you.
No, I think I have a perfect balance in there. You know what I'm saying?
Can I just ask?
My defense is locked on the fence. You one on one. It's a bit of a long day. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the counter attack, the pace that I have, crazy, bud, crazy.
Are we going based off of the season or who's the best players? Because if it's the best players, half of these men don't get in.
No, it's this season, bro. It's from what I watched the game.
How the hell is Declan Rice in it?
Declan Rice had a storm.
You had a great season, bro.
Had a good season.
You're looking at it from, I don't know if you're looking at it from like, bro, as an individual in your team, bro, who is the best performer? Declan Rice is standout in that Arsenal team.
Okay, but so your last 5 games, he scored a couple goals, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When it didn't matter. When it was mattering, where was he?
Alexis McAllister scored a goal that didn't matter, bro. And but people are putting
get me back-to-back performances against man of the match performances against Real Madrid.
That has nothing to do with the Premier League.
Bro, he's been
in the that's still part of the season. That's still part of the season. Even in the Premier League as well. He played the stormer. He put up GA as well. He scored some really important goals too. So I'm saying the guy played well.
I'm not saying he had a bad season. but he wasn't the third best midfielder in the league this season. No way.
From what I watched, I believe he was.
That's crazy. So he had a better season than Gravenberch.
I didn't say he had a better season than Gravenberch. Gravenberch would have had a better season because he went on to go and win the league. It was integral to a title-winning campaign side. But I'll say anybody outside of Gravenberch, I say yeah, Declan Rice had a good season, stats-wise and even performance-wise as well. If you want to base off them too.
What about the Newcastle boys?
What about them?
Immersh and Tonali.
Not good enough.
No, he had a better season than both of them as well.
Do you know what's funny? I just want to say this. I went onto FootMob, right, to check because obviously they do the football rating across all metrics, and they did like a rating of each player, right? And they released their own team of the season based on just each player's in-game performance, right? Haaland is the striker, so he got a 7.5 rating throughout the whole season. Mbeumo 7.6, Palmer 7.6, and he's playing as a 10, and Salah came in at an 8 rating. The two midfielders is Bruno Fernandes 7.6, Caicedo 7.4, left back Anthony Robinson 7.3. The two centre backs actually Gvardiol, which is actually, to be fair, the fellow was scoring goals on like at one point. 7.4, Verge 7.3. Trent is actually the best right back at 7.4, and then the best goalkeeper rating wise is Jordan Pickford at 7.2.
Jordan Pickford, imagine.
But that's gonna come down to like shots faced and shots saved.
Yeah.
So Bruno Fernandes, bro, he has to be there. He has to be there.
Yeah, because he's the only one that can even do anything in that United team.
But that's what I mean. So to me, yeah, he has to be my team of the season.
But that doesn't mean you're good if everyone else is shit. If you're okay, everyone else is shit. It doesn't mean
it wasn't that he was good. He's been again exceptional. For United, he has, Pato. He has, man. He has, bro. That guy has dragged that team. Bro, I don't even know what I even thinking. In all the Prem, bro, the top rated players in all the Prem this season is Salah, Cole Palmer, and then Bruno Fernandes from FootMob themselves, bro.
So would you take him at Arsenal?
100%.
Would you take him over Odegaard?
100%. Give me buy his tickets from the Club World Cup or Kinika or Nations League final and bring him here, bro. What are you talking about? I will pay that money myself, bro. Imagine having a 10 that isn't doing jinky trying to do flip. He can shoot. When he shoots.
Yeah,
bring him.
It's not even a good comparison. Odegaard had this stinker this season.
The only person I'm shocked that no one put in, is Eze. That's it. I thought that fella deserved the show, man.
Nah,
he did.
He had a good season, but the attacking players, too many attacking players are better than him.
Bro, he lost his little baby, Lise, bro, but he still balled out, man.
Bayern are even asking about him.
Bro,
boys, we'll wrap it. We'll wrap it up there for this week. Anyways, next week we'll be back again, and we'll do all Europe's European football top 5 leagues. Who your player of the seasons are. So you need to come correct next week. There's going to be a lot of arguments, so you need to be able to back up whichever man that you're putting in there. You need to come with your pros and your cons, your reasons for why you didn't do this as well. So yeah, we'll hope to catch you guys in the next one. I keep always forgetting to say this, but please, guys, do like, comment, subscribe, do all that great stuff. I know it's a bit late to say all that now. The stream is about to be locked off. But yeah, for everybody that's been in, that's joined, that's commented, we really appreciate it. We're just 3 young black boys just trying to make out the hood right now. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to feed our family. So we greatly appreciate it if you were to do all that great stuff as well. But yeah, no, we'll catch you on the next one. Good night. God bless. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, just be safe out there, boys. Ladies.